Alright, so I'm going to do something fairly simple today. Stick the oven on quite high to 200 and let's go 220 high oven. It's dead easy to do this. Yeah, that should be fine. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to bung this in the oven. I'm just going to roast it. I'm not going to bother frying it or anything. I've got one of these wee Poussins. September, a few days left, and some sweet potatoes. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half, and I'm going to cook it in two different ways. In two separate videos. So the first one I'm just going to stick it into the oven on quite a high oven. I'm going to roast it quite hard, I'm going to get it crispy. I'll try and get it crispy. And the second one I'm going to cook it in a lower oven for a bit longer, get it nice and soft and it'll all kind of fall apart. These are pretty good because you'll get two portions out of it, and each portion is half of the bird, so you get like a bit of everything. You'll get wing, leg, thigh, breast. You get a wee bit of everything in each portion. And all you just simply do is just kind of quite crudely. That's why the meat cleaver's good. Straight through the centre like that. And that's it. So you've got a wee bit of everything on there. You could fry it to get a wee bit of colour in the skin, but I'm not going to bother. So I'm going to do it. And a lot of packaging over the sweet potatoes, but okay. I am just going to, what do I do with these? You don't need to bother peeling it really. I kind of find the skin is a wee bit kind of chewy on these, but it's fine to leave the skin on. Just give it a clean. So yeah, not much skill in this, but yeah, and it's just showing how you can, you know, people might not, you might not think to buy these wee Poussins. So I'm kind of thinking about the size of these in terms of how long that's going to take to cook. Probably 45 minutes ish. So two chunks like that. the sweet potatoes roast up really nicely. So. And all I'm going to do is just rub some oil into that. Plenty of oil. Just oil, salt and pepper. You could be putting herbs and things onto it as well if you wanted, but I'm just going to go fairly plain. Potatoes covered in the oil, and that's it. I'm just going to stick that in the oven basically until it's cooked. Nothing much else to it really. And I've got the oven on 220. I'm going to leave it up quite high. I'm going to kind of make sure all the skin's side up. I want to kind of roast and get the skin nice and crispy. So what you'll get with this one is it'll kind of, some of these wee bits might dry out a wee bit, but you'll get nice crispy skin, hopefully. That's the plan. And then I'll cook it in a different way. I'll cover it tomorrow when I do the other half. I'll cover it and I'll cook it for a bit longer, and then it'll be nice and soft and falling apart. So just two different ways of doing it. Down a wee bit. That's that. So I'll be back in probably 45 minutes-ish, I reckon. Alright, 45-ish minutes. I turned it down a wee bit to 200. I just halfway through I turned over the potatoes. Wow, that's really hot through the cloth. So yeah, we'll call that done. Nice and crispy. Sticky on the bottom, got a nice colour. So it's 1,000,000 degrees at the moment. All I've got, and I didn't show this, I've just got some cooked broccoli. I cooked this with something else. It's just I actually steamed this. So that's where I've got the whole head of broccoli, and I've just cooked it just so it's just undercooked, and I'm going to just stick that in the microwave. Again, a really easy way. So you just get your whole, in this case I steamed it, so you just basically cook the whole head of broccoli, cool it down, put it in the fridge, and then so now I want broccoli with this. I don't have to boil anything, it's just dead easy. I'm just going to put that in the plate, stick it in the microwave, and that's it. I haven't got any gravy or any sauce with this, but it'll be okay. Put that in for 1.5 minutes, and I'm just going to have this quite plain, just a bit dark there, but it's nicely roasted. I'm just going to let this cool, let it sit for a bit, let it cool down. You can hear nice crispy skin. So and the sweet potatoes are nice and soft as well. They roast up a treat. And I think they are one of your 5-a-day vegetables. Have some booze. But you know, it doesn't get easier than that, and that's all I'm doing there is just oil on it, salt and pepper, and chuck it into the oven, forget about it for 45 minutes, and that's it. You could be putting other vegetables into there. You could be putting carrots, normal potatoes, your Swedes, basically anything. Because it didn't roast for very long. Peppers, courgettes, mushrooms, you could be sticking all that in as well. I'm not following the rules here for pouring this Guinness properly, but I don't care. Excuse me. touch that handle. And then basically once that comes down to a temperature that it's that you can handle it and eat it, the meat will have rested. There you go. No gravy or anything. Maybe a wee bit on the dry side, but meat and 2 veg in it, because your sweet potatoes are considered a vegetable, where a normal potato, I think, according to Jamie Oliver, is a starchy carbohydrate. Meat and 2 veg and a almost pint of Guinness. And that's done. So good. It's like every bite has got skin on it, which is really good, and every bite, almost because it's so small, is off the bone meat, so it's so good. 2 portions out of that one small pot.